Hello knitters, Faye Lim from Strand Knitting Studio in San Clemente, California. And I have lots of classes and some new yarn that's made it back into the studio, so stay tuned. I've got a lot of them. So this Saturday is the fingerless mitts. Now the class is actually full, but if you still wanted to do this and you went, oh my God, I didn't sign up, you can come to any workshop to do these. So it's not out of the realm of possibilities yet, just that the class is full. Come to any workshop and we can get you started. So this is out of fingering. It's done on a 2, 3, 2.5 or 3, I think, something like that, 2. It's German short rows. That's how you're doing this coloring right here. German short rows are the only way to do short rows now. It's a relatively new to us anyways. Technique for doing short rows is fabulous. And it looks so beautiful. I mean, the line there is just so pretty. So, so this is, I would call it an adventurous beginner to intermediate and, whatever, because you are knitting in the round, but you're doing the short rows. So short rows are easy, but you just have to focus. Mostly you have to focus. But then that's it. And they go really fast because they're small. So it's like half a sock. It's really good. It's only the two minis. We're using these minis. They only have 88 yards on them, and I've almost used all of them. But still, just 2, so was that like 160, 70 yards to knit up. So not that bad. So that's that one. That's the Kai. Okay, so this is the other one we're doing, is this one, which is done flat. So here I still have this on my needles. So this is flat. This is how you just knit it flat. It's got a rib at the bottom. It's gonna have a rib up here. I'm doing different colors situation than this one just to show you, there's lots of options. You can do it all in one color if you want. And this one, you just do it flat and then you sew it up and you leave the hole for your thumb. And you can make it as long as if you want it long, you just make it longer. And yeah, so these are perfect, easy, fast for everybody, and great multiples because it's flat, guys. Knit a row, purl a row, except for the rib part. Knit one, purl one. So that's the other one that we're doing this Saturday. But again, this is the other choice you have if you wanted to do mitts. And just come on in and I can get you started on this, or we can get you the pattern. Come buy the yarn, we'll give you the pattern. You probably don't need me. So, so anyways, that's our mitt class. Okay, October 1st, yep, we're in October, is pumpkin. So today I'm going to show you the colorful ones we have. So this is done out of a fingering weight. So as I said, your sizing can be all different. You're on a smaller needle, I'm not quite sure what you're on. And then you've got it wrapped with yarn to make the section. So it's just a tube, you're knitting a tube. Now this one you would have to knit magic loop, or you could do this also flat and then sew it up. And then again, super fast, super easy. And okay, I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of what came into the studio. So Blue Sky Fibers, we got more kits in that we had last year, plus some new ones, but new colorway. Look at this. Oh my goodness, isn't this the most gorgeous fall colorways? So there's 21 minis in here. There's only like 17 yards, 18 yards, not very much on here. It is, 12 yards. 12 yards. You could stripe a pillow for the fall. You could stripe a hat. You could stripe anything you wanted. You can make pumpkins. So you can make a pumpkin out of each one of these, or it might take 2, like striping 2 of them together or something. I don't know. We'd have to play with it because I haven't knitted with these. I'm doing everything I can not to buy these right now. So right now we have 2. We'll have more coming in, and I'll talk about this more when I get to Blue Sky. This is like a Noro yarn. Isn't that pretty? So just a Noro yarn that you stripe up, that you knit up. This actually has a little bit of a lace pattern on it, which I can find that if you want it. It's really cute. But again, it can just be round and round, and you're putting the string around it. And again, this top, like this is just a plain little top. So you don't have to do this top. You can do a plain little top. And as I said, you could also get cinnamon sticks, stick them down into the holes, sort of glue it in, and you can use ribbon and tie a bow, a little bow, and you're done, be done. You could do leaves and tack them on. You could do, there's a way to do little curlies, and you could do that and tack it on. There's lots of ways to finish the top, but it can be as simple as cinnamon stick and ribbon, which is good. So again, these are gorgeous in decorations for the fall, and a great gift, great little gift. The next class is October 7th, which is a Saturday, and that's the Pom Pom Gnome, which we've all known and love now. And again, he's seasonal. You glue on the hat so you can't take the hat off, so you have to make a new one for every season because the hat will not stay on. If you just stick it on, it will just pop off. So that's, the nose is glued, this is glued, these are sewn. Simple, simple. The hat is the most knitting, which you can do flat if you want, or in the round, depending on what you want to do. And we have a witchy one, we have Thanksgiving ones, there's Christmas ones, there's March, St. Patrick's Day ones, there's 4th of July. You can have one for every season. You're just changing the hat, and it tells you what to do. We get back to school with a pencil top. So anyways, the pictures are up here and they're in the email. So Pom Pom Guy is fast and easy. Again, sizing, smaller yarn, smaller needles, smaller pom pom. And the kit comes with different size pom poms, so you can make smaller pom poms. So you can make them smaller. You can make them a little bit bigger. I'm not sure if this is the biggest one, but you can make it a little bit bigger. So Pom Pom class, super fun. Again, great multiples. And this is October 7th, Saturday. Okay, and the next class down our hit parade is the Ale Hat. And this is out of Saxony, which is a juniper moon fiber. And it's 75% cashmere, 30% merino. The softest yarn ever. As I said, we've got 10 colors, and I think this is the yarn for the season for really luscious hats and scarves and mitts and stuff for your friends and family. And it's not expensive, and it's so soft. It's ridiculous how soft this is. So this is a mosaic pattern. So if you've not done any color work, this is your perfect color work to begin with, because you're only carrying one yarn at a time. You're slipping stitches and knitting with the yarn. And so it's slipping stitches and knitting, carrying one yarn. And then when it's time to do the next one, you pick it up and you do that in color. So even though it looks like you're doing white, blue, you do white and then you blue. You do a white and then you do a blue. Mosaic. Mosaic's a great thing, especially for your foray into color work. It's really simple. So this class, the Ale, is October 14th, and that's a Saturday from 10 to 12. And now the new class on the list from last week is on October 15th is Advent Mittens. Okay, these cute, darn cute little mittens. You can do whatever you want. You can stripe them. You can make them solid, put buttons on them. You can do more striping. I've got some over here that are striped. But anyways, there's 24 of them, no, 23 of them, and you put them on a garland. It's like an advent calendar. And you can put little thingies into the mitt. And then I had a Santa hat at the end. You could just do another mitt or bigger mitt or something. But these are not hard, and especially after you've done one or two, you'll be zipping. You'll be doing one a night. You can easily do one of these a night. And the thumb is ingenious. There's really nothing you have to do except for a couple of increases right here. And yeah, so, and this is just cinched up like a hat. This is an I-cord that you can start with. I think it's been too long since I've done this, but anyways, that's an I-cord. Anyways, after you've done one or two of these, you can do this. So this is a good, anybody, you know, intermediate beginner to anybody. And they're just so darn fun. I'm telling you, once you get going and you have just your colors, go, okay, I'm going to stripe this one, you know. And then I sort of kept track. Okay, this is a green and white stripe one. Now I need to do a red and white stripe one, you know. And you just sort of play around with it. This one, I just want to stripe down at the bottom. Just at the bottom there. Oh, let's put a bow on it. And that's just a rectangle. That's just rectangle. And then I just cinched it up in the middle and tacked it on. So it's really fun to play and actually let some creativity come out and not be so glued to a pattern, in a very safe way to do it. And if you screw something up, it's tiny, it's not that big a deal. But this is, I've had several people do these and they're like, this is the most fun thing I've done in a long time, because it's just so creative and it's for your grandkids or your children, and there's just so much love in it, and it's fabulous. So the Advent garland, and and these can also just be used as gift tags on the tree, put some money in it. You can use these in a lot of ways. So it's not just for the Advent calendar. So yeah, so these can be used in multiple ways for gifting. So that class is October 15th, which is a Sunday from 10 to 12. Okay, then I gave you a sneak peek. Blue Sky Fiber is back in our store. Well, it's always been here, but we reloaded again and we're getting more. So these were, mostly we did a lot of kits and these went really well last year. So this is one from last year, same, we got it. You got all this yarn. This is enough to make 2 hats, opposite colorings, but this is enough to make 2 hats. And again, their yarn's amazing, alpaca. It's mostly alpaca based, but not all anymore. When they started, it was totally alpaca based. And trying to see what this is, but I have to pull it out. I don't want to do that. So anyways, but it's really soft. And this is a heavy yarn. This is like I'd say a heavy worsted to a chunky. So you're on bigger needles and everything. That comes with the pattern. The pattern is right here. So it comes with your pattern and everything. And it's just a great gift for somebody, or just if you want, I need 2 hats, here it goes, there you are, you're done. So, and then there's the ever popular striping hat. So there's 27 of these colors, and you just are striping, and it's fun. We have this in the studio if you want to take a look at it. So this is always a very popular pattern. And then, as I said, oh my God. So, and then here's another one that we have, another colorway that we have, which is for the shawl thing, the snood, I'll put a picture of it up here. So this is used for the snood, and this has 27 colors in it. The one for the hat, it's the same, and they have 27 colors. This one only has 21 colors. You don't need 27. Here's 21 colors. So again, great fall projects, hats, mitts, you know, striping, color work if you want to do color work, you know, but you will be changing colors. And again, pumpkins, oh, beautiful. So Blue Sky Fiber, yay, love it. And come in and see what we've got with that. Isn't that cool? Oh, I almost forgot. So this is a new kit that we brought in. And I'll see if I can get a big, that's a pretty good picture actually. Look at, isn't that a beautiful shawl? And so here are the colors. Here are the colors. So it's a very neutral. And there's the shawl. And you got the pattern, everything, as I said, everything just is in there. So again, you just pick it up and go and start knitting. Kits are good. Kits are fun. Kits are good. They just sort of take all the work out of, oh, what yarn am I going to use? Do I like this color? Do I like that color? And it's just here. And you get it. And you go, yay. So, and then the other new yarn we have in is Queensland, and it's Falkland Chunky, and it's 100% wool. It's very, very soft. It is not a washable wool. It's a wool, but the colors are freaking amazing. I mean, so those are those. We got these. I think there's 10 colors, and then we have all the neutrally colors along with the red. So we have all the neutrals along with the reds. And it's a chunky, so it's definitely a 5. So you're on like a size 8 to 11 needle, so it's bigger. So again, anything, sweaters, mitts, scarves, hats, pillows, whatever you want. Just know that it isn't washable. So baby, kid stuff, just know you have to hand wash it. That's all. Just have to hand wash it. But the colors are amazing. And it's, I mean, this is just, those are amazing colors. So we're trying to figure out what we're going to knit with this. So hopefully by next week, I'll tell you what we're knitting with this. We got a couple sweaters in mind to see what we're going to do. But anyways, this is a great yarn. And we have a lot of yarn coming in. As I said, we're about to get slammed with lots of yarn. So in the next couple weeks, I'll just keep telling you what's coming to the studio. Okay, I think that's it for the week. I hope you guys have a great week. Hope to see you in the studio real soon. Come get your knitting going, because I'm going to badger you again. Get it done by Thanksgiving. Get it done by Thanksgiving. Get it done by Thanksgiving. I'm a little Phelan on your shoulder. Get it done by Thanksgiving. So anyway, come in and get your stuff started and join in all the fun, because it's high season in knitting. This is the best time of year for knitting. We've been through the summer and cottons and linens and everything. Now we get to go back into wools and alpacas and cashmere and all that kind of good stuff. So it's high season. Come and join in all the fun. I hope to see you in the studio real soon. Bye.